Desperate times call for desperate measures, and none more desperate than Capcom themselves. Unfortunately, in this day and age of gaming, once one of the most illustrious third-party developers slash publishers out there who brought us some of the most renowned franchises and game characters the world has ever seen, and pretty much were at the forefront of gaming. Now just a fucking shadow of their former selves. Well, you see, right now they're in the midst of shoving their limp and sad little money cock down the throats of Koei Tecmo. Why the fuck would they be suing Koei Tecmo? That's one of the things that just kind of threw me for a fucking loop. I'm like, okay, so what's going on now? Taking our money cock, applying it to Koei Tecmo's fucking cock holster of a mouth, and abusing the living shit out of it? Well, the only thing that's getting abused is the judicial system, a la fucking Phoenix Wright being led around on a fucking leash or some shit. That'll be some weird fucking, like, stuff that you'll see show up all over the internet, just be like, oh, people with weird fetishes. Anyway, but this is one of those things that I'm like, they're suing them. Capcom is trying to go and lay out a suit in for this by taking a pre-existing game and combining it with another piece of software to unlock new content. Do you know what that's called? Because it's been around for a long time. As a matter of fact, it comes in various forms. This isn't a riddle, by the way. It comes in various forms, and it's been done since the 80s. I'll just go and spell it out for you. It's a fucking expansion pack, or it's downloadable content, or it's add-on content, or it's fucking bullshit that they think that they suddenly own this premise. This is not some kind of unique design done by Capcom, and they're trying to say that this is patent infringement. Keep in mind that this is patent infringement, and the reason? Well, you see, Samurai Warriors has those Extreme Legends games out there, and even though Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends has been around for well over a decade on PlayStation 2 doing the same exact thing, and again, this just makes no fucking sense. And you gotta understand, this is kind of weird that it's all of a sudden coming up whenever their finances suddenly are looking quite terrible. Odd that they suddenly want to go and sue other companies. But this is like some weekly shit that another company, whether it's a fucking studio, development team, publishing company, going and suing another one. This shit's happening all the fucking time to the point that it's just fucking ridiculous. It's like, if you motherfuckers were not so busy going and suing the living shit out of each other over nothing, keep in mind, over nothing, then you'd actually be making games, making fans happy, and making money. Ha! Who'd have thought of doing that in the gaming world? That's just so fucking weird. So, besides the fact that Koei Tecmo is getting bent over and having their fucking shit dungeon ravaged by Capcom, this is literally fucking ridiculous. They're trying to say in 2002 that they suddenly owned this concept, and it doesn't make any sense, because, like, I can think of tons of games. Like, you're basically saying every single PC game out there at one point or another owes you money. You're saying something like, oh, I don't know, how about the fucking Pokemon games, for example? All of them interact with one another and are able to go and unlock shit. I guess they all owe you something. Nintendo had those fucking e-reader cards. Remember those? Yeah, I guess they fucking owe you something. Everything that's on Xbox Live Arcade, that's on Steam, that's on PSN, that's on fucking Wii, everything. Everybody owes money to Capcom. Did you fucking know that? No, they're picking on this one fucking company. Why? I don't know. Maybe they think they can get away with it, but it's kind of weird that they're doing this, because I'm like, if anybody should be suing anybody on patent infringement or copyright infringement or whatever the fucking case may be, it ought to be Koei Tecmo going after Capcom, because Sengoku Basara, I always forget how you fucking say that one part, but that ripped the fuck off of the fucking Samurai Warriors games and Dynasty Warriors. So, I'm pretty sure they would have a case if they want to go and pull some fucking countersuit bullshit. I mean, it's literally the same exact game. Fun as fuck, don't get me wrong, I actually enjoy both quite a bit. But it takes some big, meaty fucking going and demolishing building balls to pull a fucking stunt like this. And the fucking terms and the fucking wording of all this shit is so fucking vague. I'm like, you're really gonna say that you own this? Sonic and Knuckles on Genesis was doing this shit way before you even thought of this fucking idea. You're gonna say that you own it. PCs have been doing this since the fucking 80s, and you're gonna say that you own this? Really? Really? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. company that all we want out of them is them to go and make shit like, oh, give us fucking Mega Man, and oh, give us Resident Evil, and oh, go give us fucking Devil May Cry, proper Devil May Cry. You know, please give us all these franchises so we love a whole bunch. I'd say we sue Koei Tecmo. I hope this shit gets laughed out of court. I legitimately do. I hope that at some point the fucking paperwork comes across to the judge looks at it, and has some semblance of gaming, an understanding of the gaming world, and it's just like, you're fucking kidding, right? You're kidding. And rolls it up and beats them all over the fucking nose with the rolled up paper like a bad fucking dog. You done doo-dooed on the fucking carpet. We gotta go and teach you a fucking lesson so you know not to go and do that shit. But it's always been apparent that a company like Capcom, you can go and knock them on the fucking nose 100,000 times for all their stupid ass fucking mistakes, yet they'll continue to go and do them and even continue to repeat them over and over for no real reason other than to just bury themselves. They're like, this sinking ship is the best ship in town, and as they're fucking drowning. But this is fucking retarded. They don't have a case, in my opinion. Get the fuck out of here. If you want to read about it, it's down in the description, so you can just be like, and then the headache just forms to the front of your skull, and it just wants to go and crack in two and just relieve you of all of the pain. But genuinely, it's stuff like this. It doesn't fucking surprise me, but it's just like, what? How is it that you're a company as great as you are and revered as much as you are, but you always take 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back? Why is that? I don't really get it. All I know is somebody should buy you out and breathe new life into the company, because it's clear that the leadership there is like a chicken with its fucking head cut off and has no fucking clue what the hell it's doing. So, opinions, thoughts, feelings on the entire thing? It's another lawsuit by a fucking retarded ass company suing for retarded ass shit with no fucking grounds to be able to do it to begin with. Cause Capcom invented expansion packs, everybody! Yell it from the mountaintops! Capcom invented expansion packs and downloadable content and add-ons and a bunch of other shit that they didn't really fucking do. Fuck them in their horse face. This is AlphaOmegaSin, as always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck on.